So you join us in session at Drayton Reservoir. We're a better place to show you the Avid Exodus Pros in action. So stick around, one of your lucky subscribers is going to give you the chance to win a set of these, so stay tuned for more information. Well, good morning from a very nice, bright and sunny Northampton. We're at Drayton Reservoir. I got here yesterday evening, had quite a few fish and wound in for some well-deserved sleep. That's enough of that. We're here today to talk about the Avid Exodus Pro rod range. Now the range itself features 7 rods, again catering for a number of different uses. Regardless of your preference or the style of fishing you do, there's certainly going to be a rod in the range that will suit you. Now starting with the rods, we've got 3 10-foot options. We've got a 10-foot spot and marker, a 10-foot 3.5 pounder and a 10-foot 3 pounder. Absolutely perfect, particularly if you're fishing smaller venues. That 3 pounder doubles up as a fantastic floater rod, with the 3.5 being fantastic, particularly if you like solid bags or you're doing some real hit and hold fishing. They really are perfect for that. 10-foot spot and marker is a really beefy bit of kit, more than capable of casting a big spom in excess of 80 yards, giving the reassurance that the rod's never going to let you down. And moving on to the 12-footers, there's 4 different options. We've got a 12-foot spot and marker, a 12-foot 3.5, a 12-foot 3.25 and a 12-foot 3 pound. Again, a comprehensive range of test curves there, so all the different styles you might be likely to do, whether that's fishing out in the pond at 120 yards, fishing in the edge, lowering in little rigs and everything in between. Now when it comes to the rods, you'll see they feature a really nice 3K weave with the graphic on the underside of the blank. That's nice and understated, it's not staring up in your face, they really are a tighty bit of kit. They've got an abbreviated handle with a small shrink wrap at the bottom, again giving you a nice purchase when you're casting the rod. We've got an Avid laser etched butt cap on there, a nice blacked out reel seat and a line clip. Now the 10-footers feature 40mm rings, again to keep them nice and lightweight, nice and compact, with the 12-footers featuring 50mm butt rings. Just helps a little bit when you're punching those leads out to the horizon. Well, that's enough about me waffling on about the rods. We'll show you them in action. So for venues such as Drayton, where it's really hard work, you really are abusing your kit. So we've got a 12-foot 3.5 pound Exodus Pro. Again, this is absolutely perfect. We're fishing out in the pond, fishing at 28 rod lengths, so I want the stiffest rod in the range. It's got a 50mm ring, again, that's all going to aid with your casting. It's got a nice progressive action, so it loads really nicely. So you haven't got to have the best casting style to get the best out of these rods. That's really worth noting. Regardless of how good you are at casting, these will cast really well for you. So say we've got the 12-foot 3.5 to Exodus Pro, the ACR 12,000 with 12-pound outline camo reel line, and we've got a braided shock leader. Again, that shock lead takes all the stress out of the cast, just makes really light work. You've got no stretch, so you get the best out of the action of the rod, and the lead flies out there time after time. We've got a 4-ounce extremity lead on there. These rods are more than capable of casting leads that big and bigger, particularly if you're using solid bags. They're probably in the region of 5.5 ounces when they're fully loaded, and I say these cope with them absolutely lovely. So got a nice zig set up there, perfect for this venue. The sun's shining, the fish are up in the water, and that's the order of the day if you like. So got a little bit of red foam on there. I'm just going to show you what these rods are all about. So we're going to give it a bit of a chuck. Right, so that's gone out there, I'd say in the region of about 150 yards. So for a rod that you can pick up for probably £40 on the deal, they look the part and they really do perform the part too. So if you're in the market, maybe if your budget's a little bit tight or you just want a rod you know you can throw around and not be too precious about it, they're well worth having a look at. Right, so as you can see, the Exodus Pros really do offer fantastic value for money. Now, there's a number of participating retailers that offer a 3-for-2 deal on these rods, so you can actually get your hands on these for less than 40 quid a rod. In the other stores, they're around 64 to 54.99, depending on the lengths. But as I say, they offer fantastic value for money, whichever way you purchase them. Now, I know the main reason you guys will have stuck around to the end of the video is we're going to give the guys a lucky chance to win a set of 3. So for your chance to win, comment your favourite length and test curve for the Exodus Pro range and we'll pick one lucky winner.